morning everyone, and welcome back to another moving vlog. Lydia's just on our tablet at the minute. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't even brushed my hair today. And Lydia's like still in her pyjamas and hasn't had her hair done. We have quite a lot to crack on with today. We've also discovered on the day of moving in that the toilet doesn't work because I went for a wee, and then when I flushed, the cistern wasn't filling back up, and then it was kind of like, because it wasn't filling back up, it was basically like leaking into the toilet bowl. Not really sure what to do about that. I don't know if like we need to tell the solicitor, because obviously we had a survey done and it didn't discover any issues, so I don't really know where we stand. I don't know if it's just not worth it and if we just get a plumber out to fix it. Also, when we went to brush our teeth this morning, to close the sink plug, it didn't come back out. It's just completely jammed there, so we can't actually use the sink because otherwise it'll just fill and fill and fill and overflow. So that's going to be a job for later. I just ended up spitting my toothpaste into the bath and rinsing it away in the bath. Also discovered that the plug for the kitchen sink doesn't work, so we can't fill the sink to do dishes, so we're going to have to buy like a bowl to do that with. Like a sink bowl, or try and find a replacement plug thing. Fun. All of these things were of course not disclosed to us. Yeah, but never mind. Also, the hooks that were in the porch for hanging your coats on, Eric literally, it's one where the hooks like kind of retract, so they're not in the way. So Eric went to hang his coat up, so he pulled one of the hooks down and the whole rack fell out the wall. And it does look like that had already happened. What? You can eat my toast crust if you really want. I've left some crust and Lydia really wants to eat it. Okay, you can eat that. I'm not eating it. She's already had her breakfast, by the way. It's not like I routinely give her my leftovers for breakfast. She's already had Weetabix blueberries, and I can't remember what the third thing Eric gave her was. Don't eat it then, you don't have to. Yeah, it looked like it had already previously fallen up the wall, and then it was just pushed back in. So that's fun. Mama. Yes, gorgeous. You climbing up? What would you like? Milk? Give me 1 minute then. I'll be back in a minute, guys, and I'll do like a little house tour. But bear in mind, the house is a state. I feel so good leaving our house so clean. Like, I hoovered, we mopped, Eric's sister and mum were cleaning upstairs, cleaning the bathrooms, so the house was like spotless when we left. And then we came here and like literally the carpet is gross. I'm gonna have to use both the carpet cleaner and hoover. Kitchen was not clean, fridge was not clean. What are you doing with your foot? What are you doing? Yeah, so it's making me feel like maybe we wasted time if it's not a routine thing that people clean when they move. Up? Where are you trying to get to? Okay, right, I'm actually gonna, oh, thank you for coughing in my face. I'm actually gonna head off and deal with this little one. I know, you said milk.
Uncle.
What's all gone?
Uncle.
All gone.
No.
Say bye-bye then, and I'll come back. Okay. I'm really sorry I didn't finish vlogging yesterday. It was just really hectic. And Lydia was being just super clingy because obviously, I mean, there's been a lot of change recently for her. We've gone on holiday, new nursery, and then moving house. So I was actually just focusing on her yesterday, to be fair, while Eric's family kind of cracked on, and Eric's dad built our office desks. We bought a washing machine yesterday because we didn't have a washing machine in this house. That got delivered. I will show you it later on. And I'm now tackling the room that's meant to be Lydia's, which is this one. You may see my carpet cleaner is out, and that's because basically for the last 2 days when we've been walking in here, I think I can smell it more than Eric because I'm pregnant, but I could just really smell cat piss. And I do know that they had a cat litter tray in here because of the photos from the listing, and also when we came to view it, they had like down in this corner was a cat litter tray, and I don't know if you can tell, but it's kind of stained. You can see that it's yellow and darker there, so I'm using the carpet cleaner. I'm going to use the handheld as well to get right in the corner because this is where Lydia needs to sleep. This is the only room that she can be in, so yeah, fun times. We've actually gotten a lot of unpacking done, to be fair. I will do a full house tour at some point, but we've got 3 bedrooms. This is actually a temporary office. This is going to be the new baby's room because we're getting the garage converted, so you've got all that to look forward to in vlogs. But yeah, we've actually done quite a lot, and I'm really excited to get cracking and make the house more ours, because it is quite, it's a 70s build. I'm going to sit down. But it's a 70s build, so it has got some like really dated features. So like these stairs, for example, the staircase, I'm pretty sure that's the original 70s staircase. So I think we might keep it, and I think we might take the banisters off and sand it or strip it back. I think it might just be stained, but like restain it so it's not so dark. I think I would prefer like a lighter oak kind of finish. So yeah, we've got that. The one thing that is very different to our old house is that I'm used to having a big kitchen diner, whereas here we've got like one of those tiny like narrow walkway type kitchens, which it's taken some getting used to. It is quite an old kitchen as well, but in the future that is something we're going to change. Obviously not straight away. I'm not like, you know, those big fancy YouTubers that have a lot of money to renovate the whole house straight away. This is going to be a slow burner for us. It's going to take time for us to be able to afford everything that we want to do to the house. The other thing I've noticed that's very different from this house to our old house is storage. There is so much more storage. There's cupboards everywhere. There's wardrobe space, which we didn't really have before. The loft is massive and has loads of storage in there. There's a massive cupboard downstairs with loads of storage. Yeah, so we've been able to put away so much more than we had been able to previously, which is lovely. Anyway, I'm going to crack on with this carpet cleaning, attaching this handheld one. And hopefully I can get rid of the smell that's in this room, because it's really upsetting me, to be honest. Okay guys, look. That's from that corner. It's actually foul. I'm going to empty this now, but... bleh. Looks like quite a lot of cat hair as well, actually. Disgusting. I'm going to try and fish that out now, aren't I? Good morning, everyone. It is now the next day.
Do you know? I mean, I think
Eric's just watching Instagram reels.
popular.
These vlogs are going to be really sporadically filmed. I think there's just so much going on with also being a parent working. And yeah, I don't have that much time to vlog all of the house move all the time, but I'm doing my best. We've come to IKEA. Lydia is at home with her grandma, and this morning we had a scan, so scan's out the way. It was the 20-week anomaly scan. All good, thankfully. And I thought I'd vlog us at IKEA. And Eric's there too.
This is a little big stretch.
We've got a few little bits that we need to pick up, but the main things is that we need a toilet brush. And we need glasses, because we didn't bring our glasses from the old house. They weren't very good, and some of them were broken anyway, so we need some new drinking glasses. And I can't remember what else.
Drawers? We're looking at some drawers.
Oh, we needed to look at chest of drawers, because our chest of drawers, they were already broken.
Is that a Pokemon?
They were already broken before the house move, but I think the house move was kind of like the last nail in the coffin for them, because they are very much dead now. So I think I might stick them up for free online, because someone might be able to fix them up. But if not, they're gonna have to go to the skip. So we need some drawers, because we actually can't unpack any of our clothes yet. They're in suitcases because we've got nowhere to put them. So we're gonna go have a look. Also, we needed to have a quick look at the wardrobes. We're considering an IKEA Pax for our bedroom. I want to have a look first, because they're kind of expensive, I think. But want to see if they're actually good. But I've also been looking online for like oak furniture ones and stuff like that. So yeah, let's go. IKEA. Hee. Okay, so far we've got a welcome mat, some glasses, got these little ones and them ones, and also I've been wanting to get Lydia some proper, Eric keeps trying to get these, but we don't have a wardrobe yet, some proper cutlery for Lydia, because she is ready to start using more metal and like instead of all the baby stuff, so we've got to add those. So we've nipped to Costco now to stock up on cat litter and frozen stuff because we got rid of a lot of the stuff that was in our freezer. Or, well, not got rid of, but like we tried to use it as much as possible first, and then we only had little bits left, so then we got rid of that. So yes, bought a cake for Eric's family as well to take home because they've helped us loads. So we've got them a big Costco cake as well. So yeah, be home soon. I'll do a proper little haul. Eric's in the back just packing up in the car. We've got ice creams. Eric's got, well, I'm using Eric's right now to balance the phone, but I've got the caramel one. They're actually massive. I don't know why I got my own. I could have just had a little bit of Eric's because I won't even eat half of this, I don't think. But yeah, got lots of stuff sorted. Got some stuff for the freezer because we definitely needed some stock in the fridge freezer. And then, are you alright back there?
I think so.
We've actually bought loads.
Trying to work out where to put a K.
Maybe it's in the door here.
In
if you
the
go
door?
around, if you go around the side.
Put it here, I think it'll get. There we go, I think that's alright.
Okay.
Bye.
He's gonna put the trolley away. Basically, we're borrowing Eric's mum's car. So we're basically borrowing Eric's mum's car because it's much bigger and you can fit a lot more in the boot. But also, she was at our house anyway, and where she'd park, she'd kind of like, so we've got like a single drive that goes into a double drive. Does that make sense? Like a single part, like the bit in front of our house is only for a single car, and then it goes into a double drive. So she was parked there, so we were like, oh, we'll just take her car. Hello. Anyway, yeah, do you want to eat your ice cream now?
I can't, it's balancing up as a tripod.
It's okay, I'll turn it off. I'll do a little haul in the house when we get home, and I will try to film a little bit more today because I feel like the last couple of days I've just been so manic. It's been really difficult to film anything.
Becca's been on the toilet for most of it as well.
I have been a bit unwell from all the stress, and also Lydia's been really clingy. Do you want some?
No, I'm on my own, but no.
Lydia's been really clingy as well, so I feel like everyone else has been getting stuff done, whereas I've been like stuck. Not because anytime I would try, wasn't she like just crying?
Oh guys, I wish I could help. Oh, it's so sad. Bye.
She would cry anytime I tried to get up and do anything. She's like, "Mama, Mama," and it was
She
so
should be very
difficult.
clingy,
She
she has
has.
to be
It's been a
proper
difficult week for her as well because she started a new nursery.
We went on holiday.
Yeah, that was very
Came
different
back.
for her.
Started in the nursery.
And then moved house. It's been a lot for her for such a small child.
And she saw a lot of family.
Yeah, she's had a lot of people coming and going in the house. Like, it's probably been really scary for her, so I get it. So I don't mind. Although it's difficult when you want to get things done. And you're just watching everyone else around you and you're like, and people might be like unpacking things not the way that you would, and you're a bit like, oh, I wanted to be doing something. Because it's not like she wouldn't go to anyone else, would she?
No, she got me a few times.
But overall, I couldn't leave the room.
My sister quite a bit,
Yeah.
but Casey wasn't very well as well, so she wasn't there as much.
Yeah.
So when Casey was there, it was nice because you get stuff sorted.
Yeah.
But Grandma and Granddad, she's still getting
Well,
used
your
to it.
dad was preoccupied building stuff. That was his job.
Yeah, it's true.
Anyway,
Still getting used to it.
I'm going to stop filming now so Eric can eat his ice cream.
Oh, it's melted, man! Look at it!
See you guys in a
Bye!
bit. Okay, hopefully you can see me okay. Do you know what? Let's do a little winder. I'm not sure what's happening. I don't know why Daisy's barking. Well, someone was at the door, but I'm not sure what Eric's doing. Basically, hello. So, I'm now home. Thought I'd do a little haul. So, this is the same shelving unit we actually had in our bathroom in our old house. So I wanted to get the same because there's no shelving in the shower at the moment. And I don't really enjoy bending down to get my stuff all the time. So, I've got this shelving unit. It's this one from IKEA. Although I feel like everything's going to be backwards. But yeah. That one. It's a good sturdy stainless steel one. We also got a mat that's to go in the porch. Try and keep feet clean. Although Eric's taken the sticker off. But yeah, that's that one. We also got a welcome mat. As you do, there was a one there left by the previous owners, but it was kind of like old and a little bit broken. So we thought we'd just get a nice new one while we're in IKEA. What else did we get? We got some 2 bathroom mats. We've got one to go in front of the actual bath and one to go in front, like the same, 2 different ones. two of the same ones. I want to go in front of the shower, and these are the Toft bow ones. They feel lovely and soft, to be fair, but I just wanted to get something pretty like neutral because the bathroom itself is literally just black and white, and it is quite an old bathroom, so we're not going to be getting that done for a while, so I needed to get something that I wouldn't mind changing in the future at some point, but that still works with the room now. We also went for, oh yeah, we got Lydia some new plates, cups and cutlery because now she's a little bit older, she's a toddler, she's 18-month-old tomorrow, so I was like, well, let's start getting her used to like eating off this sort of stuff and with proper cutlery, rather than using all of the silicone ones and stuff. So we got her 3 sets of these, mainly because we don't want to have to wash them too much, so she's got enough for each meal of the day at least. So we've got them, and we've got the plates and the bowls. They're such cute colours as well, and we thought that would be perfect for her. We also got some new glasses, so we went for these really cute little coloured ones. So these ones are just smaller ones, so it's perfect for like having like a little glass of milk. But yeah, there's a yellow one. Oh, by the way, excuse my nails. These were actually my holiday nails from like 2 weeks ago, but obviously with all the house moving and stuff, all of my nail stuff's been put away and I haven't got it out yet. But yeah, green, and there's a little purple one and a blue one, so I'm going to put them in the cupboard. I'll leave them to one side for now to put away. In terms of bigger glasses, we went for these ones. You get 6 in a pack, and I just like them. They're like classic. Like I can imagine drinking like a Coke out of these in a little restaurant, diner kind of place. Kind of cute, and they're nice and thick as well, which is what we wanted. So a few of the other ones we felt, and they felt quite like light and a bit breakable, whereas these feel, I mean obviously they're still breakable because they're glass, but they feel thicker, more robust. So we've got 6 of those. We're not bothering with any like wine glasses, gin glasses, etc., because neither of us drink, so they just kind of take up space and they're a bit wasted on us. In fact, a while ago we actually got rid of all of our alcohol glasses. If we ever did in the future want to have a tiny bit of alcohol, there's nothing wrong with just using these glasses. For the sake of saving space, oh yeah, these are the cups for Lydia to match all the others. I've got some food bags because always need these, really, don't you? And got some more clips. We do have some of these already, but I think some of them might have went missing in the house move. Got a new toilet brush. We did have toilet brushes in our old house, but we left them there because they're like kind of attached to the wall, so we left them. So I thought I'd get us a nice new one. It's one of those like heavier ones, not a plastic one, more so because I didn't want the cats to keep knocking it over. Oh, well, I was going to get it out to show you, but it's kind of stuck in there. Anyway, yeah, we went for the grey one, I think. Was it grey that we went for, or black? Black. We've got a new tin opener because I discovered ours is broken and crap. Got a ice cream scoop because our old one actually just bent. It was a Argos one, I want to say. It came in like a full set from Argos. It's like one of those student packs. I'd had it for years and years and years. But yeah, I've got this one. I think it's an ice cream scoop. I think you can also use it for like cookie dough and stuff. It has the actual thing on it. So we've got that. And then we actually, I've been slowly collecting glass Tupperware for a while. And so when I saw that they had it, because we've got the family member, is it called a family member card? Yeah. Family member card. And they regularly put deals on, and they actually had a deal on for the glass Tupperware. So we've got 2 of these biggish ones. I'm trying to switch from plastic. Also saw they had some of these stainless steel ones, which will be handy if you make like pasta or lasagna, so you can store them like this and then they can go straight in the oven. And then some of these big ones. So we've got plenty of those. And then we just got all the lids here. That's handy. That's one bag empty. And then this is slightly different and not necessarily home related, but we went to Costco because I was like, obviously when we moved, we brought some food, but not an awful lot. We were trying to eat it all before we left, so we didn't have too much. And then when we did have just a little bit stuff, we just got rid of that and brought anything that there was a lot of. Like, we had quite a few tins of beans and stuff, so we brought all of them. And I thought, let's stock up a little bit from Costco with some of the frozen bits. But naturally, we've got some sweet stuff too. We love these shortbreads, especially with a cup of tea. Got us a curry for tea tonight, which I can smell already. It smells lovely. And then, yeah, stocked up on some freezer bits. So we've got some scampi. That's always useful to have. Chicken burgers. Chicken tenders. It was between these and chicken nuggets, and Eric preferred the tenders, so we went with them. And then sausages. Especially as we start going through like decorating things and having the garage done, we want quick and easy food. So yeah, stocked up on some frozen things. And I think that's everything we got today. We've also been slowly working through updating our address on everything. My God, there's so many things you need to change, especially when you've got a child as well. And also because I'm pregnant, I was really worried about like my continuity of care, I guess it is, with the midwife and everything. I still need to ring my midwife actually. But yeah, we've been slowly working through that. I think the last thing I need to do now is ring my midwife and do my car V5C logbook thing, like change the address for my ownership of the car. But I think I might have done everything else now. We've had to change doctors because we were no longer in our doctor catchment area. Like, yeah, it's just a lot. What else have we had to change? Just loads of things. I changed it at the hospital today because I had a scan, so whilst I was at the hospital I changed it there. Home insurance, well, no, actually no, the home insurance was done before we moved because we had to have that, didn't we? Car insurance, pet microchips. Like, I had to pay to change the microchips. I don't know if you saw that payment come through. It cost 15 quid to change the address on our pet microchips. Change the vets, the dentist, like literally so many things. Oh, mobile phone, gas, electric, internet, TV. Like if you pay tax yourself, if you're self-employed, you have to do HMRC, child benefit, you have to do like literally so many different things you need to change. I actually just kind of Googled a list, and then some like solicitors, like conveyancers and stuff online have like full lists that you can just go through. So I will find a couple and I'll link them down before that we used. That's really handy. Or maybe I'll make a list and I'll just write it in the description. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, I feel like it's non-exhaustive. It also very much depends on how many loans you have. So like we've got student loans, so we had to change them. I have car finance, so I had to change that. So many things. Thankfully, so much of it is digital now, so it should be, in theory, fairly simple, like quick. But it's just because there's so many of them, it becomes very time consuming. Anyway, when Lydia wakes up from her nap, because she is napping right now, I will try my best to do a quick house tour. Bear in mind, it is not at all how we want it to look. Obviously, we've been here a few days. There's lots of changes we want to make. So this is kind of what it looks like after all of our furniture is in. I wasn't able to do an empty house tour because when we got here, the movers were already here and they wanted to crack on. So yeah, I didn't get that, which is fine. I do have pictures from the estate agents, which I'm going to use when, you know, kind of when we get towards the end of when we're feeling like it's more our house and we've made changes. I'm going to do like some before and after photos, which I thought would be really interesting to look back on. But yeah, it's strange being in a new place, but already having all of our stuff feels more ours. Anyway, I'm going to put some of this stuff away. I think Eric is sorting out our hive because we actually forgot. If you have smart heating, by the way, this is particularly interesting for you, but when you move house, make sure you disconnect your app and thermostats from your hive hub before you move, because we didn't do that. It's just something we forgot about or didn't think about. And now we can't set up hive in the new house because we're still connected to the old one. Our account is still connected to the old one. So Eric's having to contact the actual customer service team to try and disconnect so that we can reconnect, because they do have hive hub and the thermostat already connected, but not the radiator valve. So we're gonna set all of that up so we can sort it all out. And we like having smart heating. It's really handy for us, especially with having Lydia, who needs a slightly warmer space than the rest of the house. So yeah, gonna try and get that sorted today at some point. Need to take measurements for blinds. I still need to deep clean some areas. Like I have not deep cleaned the bathroom yet, and it really freaks me out in there because it is kind of gross. But it's a bathroom. What can you do? Need to crack on. I'll speak to you guys in a little bit, probably when Lydia wakes up from her nap. Okay, so it's a bit later in the day, and I'm just about to clean the extractor fan. This has already been sprayed with some elbow grease as well. And look at the layer of grease. Like, this is just a lot. That's a bit where I've like wiped it. I'm gonna try and get it all clean if I can. Look at this side already compared to there. Like, that is such a big difference. I'm gonna need to do the underneath as well, to be fair. I mean, it's not perfect, but it does look miles better. I've actually looked online at what you can do about these because they are kind of rusty and old. It may be that we replace the hobs sooner than we wanted to, but apparently you can get some like stove polish to like make them look nicer. I mean, I've tried my best to get this off. I might have to go over it again. But yeah, that's coming tomorrow. I bought it on Amazon, so we'll see if that works. But it does look much better. I'll put a picture up of what that looked like when we first got here, because it was pretty bad. I think I'm going to tackle the oven next. I mean, all these crumbs are probably from us just cleaning the kitchen, but yeah, it's not looking... How do I put just the light on? There we go. It's not looking like awful, but it's also definitely not clean either, so let's see what I can do. So I feel like this is looking better. There's this like really tough stuff. I might need to use something a bit stronger. I'm going to get the Hoover and get these out. The glass is looking better, and on the outside as well. But what annoys me is that, like, obviously it's double paned, and I'm going to see if I can show you. But like, there's a lot of muck inside here. And on my oven in my other house, you could actually clip off this glass. But I actually can't figure out if you can on this one. Does anyone know? Can anyone tell me if like this top bit comes off so I can clean inside? Because so far it doesn't seem like I can. Maybe I can get like a long stick with a cloth on it in there. I'm not sure. I think it's about time I do a little house tour. We've been here since Friday and it's now Tuesday, so it's been a few days. We've unpacked quite a lot, to be fair. But I thought I'd show you what it's like. So I'm going to spin the camera around now. This is our porch, which does need a good clean, but we're actually having it made bigger. Very soon, actually, we're having the garage converted, which is through here. So the porch is going to be made a bit bigger, and there's going to be a door into what will become our office. But yeah, we actually are getting quotes for that already, so that's going to be getting done pretty soon. But yeah, this is the porch. This is the original 70s door, I believe, which we are having replaced because it's very drafty. Like, even with all this additional stuff, and I think it looks like they've screwed on extra bit of glass, it's still very cold, so we're going to get that replaced to be more energy efficient. When you walk in, excuse the mess, but this is the lounge diner area. As you can see, we've put all of Lydia's toys out pretty much straight away because she needs them to be occupied. These are the curtains that came with the property. We're just leaving them up for now because we are going to be decorating. Yeah, so it's a alright size. Carpets were already in as well, just FYI. In here is a cupboard, which is surprisingly large, I'm not going to lie. Like, it goes all the way back and under there. And has automatic lights, which is nice. It's like sensor. So we've got this massive cupboard that we're just kind of storing a lot of crap in at the moment. Dining area, those black shelves were already there, but we're going to take them down when we decorate as well. Just ignore that, it's my maternity pillow that's arrived today. Then back here we have patio doors, which overlooks our garden, which I will have to show you tomorrow because it's too dark. And then to the left here, there's no door, it's just open, so we've got a gate on. And excuse the mess in here, we have been like trying to sort it out. But this is the kitchen. I've got tea in the oven, which is why there's a random tin of beans there. It is small, don't get me wrong, I've cleaned it up quite a lot. And yeah, there's still some crap out because we're trying to figure out where we want everything to go. But there's loads of cupboard space, to be fair. At the bottom there's a fridge freezer. That washing machine right there is a one we just bought because it didn't come with a washing machine. And yeah, there's a back door there that goes to the side to walk out. It's got a smart lock, which is quite handy. We've had a bit of a faff with it, but I think we're getting there finally. But yeah, that's the kitchen. There's a better overview. And then when you go upstairs, we've got like these windy stairs, and I think these are the original banisters up here. Got a window here, has some dead plant all over it. I don't know why Eric's put all the clocks possible up here. I think that it's just a way of, because there was already hooks in the wall, it's just a way of storing them. But yeah, this is the staircase. I think we're going to take these off and sand them and paint them a lighter colour. And then up here, again, like I say, we are unpacking and everything's a bit of a mess. But this is our bedroom, which we're going to get... God, look at this, man, honestly. What a mess. Very unaesthetic, I realise, but what can you do? God, that's really dark, isn't it? I've never thought about how dark these lights are before. We're going to get a chest of drawers here. That's actually been ordered and it's on its way because this one is broken. We're going to have a wardrobe in here. And yeah, we do still need to unpack. Quite a lot, actually. But yeah, this is the bedroom. This is the second room. Oh no, this might be the third room, actually. It is actually, all of the bedrooms are double rooms. But obviously this is full of all of our office stuff because we do still need to work until we have the garage done. So this is our temporary office, and this is going to become the baby's room when we move back downstairs. And then to the right here, this is Lydia's room. Again, this is another double room because all of the rooms fit double beds. Let's just ignore the fact that the litter tray is on the floor here. It is in the bathroom. It was in the bathroom, but I was cleaning the bathroom before. And I mean, you literally can't see it. I am going to have to show you this tomorrow, but you can see bits of our garden, kind of. And she already had these built-in wardrobes, which I think are IKEA. So that's useful. And then, yeah, it has like lots of storage. It's getting stuck now. In here's a cupboard that has a little light. And we've been using this for cleaning products and for towels. Loads of storage in this place, by the way. So yeah, and then this is the bathroom. The bathroom is probably my least favourite bit. I really don't like the bathroom. But we are going to get a new one eventually. I'm not sure when, but at some point. I've just been cleaning it, so it smells very nice in here at least. Oh, that towel's fell down. Let me pick that up. Yeah, so the toilet was broken when we arrived. We have had the flush fixed. This sink, you can't close it because then you can't get it back up. Yeah, Lydia's already taken up residence with her bath, and this is the shower. I think that this has been like a self-build before these people moved in, because everything's done kind of like shoddy, if you know what I mean. Like, look at this finish here. But yeah, and it does have underfloor heating in here, to be fair, which is quite nice. It's very nice. So yeah, that's the bathroom. And the loft is up there, which I'm not going to show you, but it does come with ladders that come down, and it's boarded, which is very handy for us. That was probably the quickest tour that anyone's ever done. But I just want it to be like that it's done, because Lydia's off to the post office with Eric to post my friend's birthday present. Because it kind of got muddled up in all the packing, to be honest. I'm just going to turn all the lights off before I forget, before I go downstairs. Yeah. The present I actually bought a few weeks ago. And then I bought a bag. No, I got a bag. I like reuse bags. But then I lost the bag. And then the present got packed away in the boxes, because I was like, I don't know, at first we were like, we're going to move them, we're not going to move them, we were going to move. So it got packed away in the box, and because at one point we thought we were moving a week later. Then I couldn't find her birthday card that I had got, so managed to find them all now, like days after moving in, thankfully. So that's getting posted to you, Alice. And I'm going to cook us tea. Feels like I've had just the busiest whirlwind few days of my life. Like, I just feel like I'm permanently out of breath. I know I'm pregnant as well, so people who are pregnant get more out of breath, but I just feel so like I've got no air in me. Anyway, these are the horrible lights. If you follow me on Instagram, you might have seen me talking about them. Literally all over the house, and they're in our bedroom. The one in our bedroom is so dingy though. I wonder if it needs new bulbs. But we're gonna get all them changed at some point, but there's no point now because we need to decorate, and I obviously would like to see what the room's gonna look like before we fully decide what kind of light fittings we're getting and stuff. And yeah, all the animals are settling fine. Daisy's taken a bit of getting used to the place, I think. She's not really eating our food, and before we moved she was eating perfectly fine, so I think it is just a little you know, getting used to a new place. Binks has been quieter than usual, but actually I thought he would struggle with not being let outside yet, because obviously we want him to get used to where he is first before we start letting him outside again. So yeah, I was expecting him to be meowing to be outside and all sorts, but actually he's not been bothered, he's just been sleeping. And Buffy's been the only one that's settled really, really well. Like, she's literally just not been bothered whatsoever. She's just been exploring, playing and loving life. Although she won't be loving life next week because she's in for a spay. And then when she's all recovered from that, she can start going outside as well. Had the Virgin engineer out today to make sure our internet is all connected. We've had a quote today from a garage person, and we've got 2 more coming tomorrow. Got an electrician coming today to see if it's possible for him to put in our Ring doorbell. So yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. I'll feel a bit better once we've got some cameras and stuff sorted, because I don't know, it's a new house, isn't it? And we haven't like changed the locks, so yeah, we're gonna crack on. I'll keep vlogging, but for now I'm gonna finish this vlog here. I think it's probably not super long, but I will do another one as we start doing more like decorating, and when we start getting the garage done, because that's probably going to be done somewhat soon. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Bye.